So guys, the Verydarkman has expressed dissatisfaction over the action displayed by the Uber driver who was assaulted by the lawmaker from Abia State. So guys, we all know what happened and how the Verydarkman picked up this case. He was the one that brought it, you know, on the internet space, and people reacted, and guess what? This issue went viral. Now, to his own dismay, he saw the Uber driver coming out, you know, to apologize to the lawmaker. Instead of the lawmaker apologizing to him, he's now the one apologizing to the lawmaker. And the Verydarkman is not really finding this funny, you know, that he risked his life, he risked everything, you know, speaking for this guy, and possibly they've gone to reconcile. Yes, reconciliation is good, but he's saying that they never even knew what happened. They never carried them along upon all the efforts they made for this guy to be compensated and all that. So guys, I just want you to take a look at the video and drop your honest, you know, reaction to this. Take a look.
I had a misunderstanding with Right Honorable Mascot Igwechi some days ago. I still actually want to apologize to him that I'm sorry for whatever I must have said or must have done to have provoked him to that level of anger. I am very, very sorry. This is actually a medium where I would like to tell all Nigerians that it is not time for us to start dividing ourselves based on religious or tribe or region or anything. That we should actually come together and try to see how we can unite this nation and move the nation forward. Please, Nigerians, let's forgive and forget. As even contained in our Lord's Prayer, that Lord, please forgive us as we forgive those who trespass against us. For there is no justice without forgiveness. Thank you very much. And I still want to use this medium to thank my family members, my parents, my brothers, my uncles.
Nigeria, before this country go better, it could take time. This is the same person that was harassed, abused, assaulted, degraded.
Let me go.
Look at this monkey.
I don't care what
are you. Everything is coming back to apologize to his oppressor. I don't know what happened. Maybe they have threatened him, or maybe they've paid him to come and do this. But this doesn't make any sense. If you don't know who that is the Bolt driver that was assaulted last week by this guy, Honorable Alex Mascot Ikwechi, a honorable member of the House of Representatives. You all saw the video online because the video went viral. In the video, he said a lot of mean things to this guy. He called him a lot of names. He said things like, I will make you disappear. You are a rat, monkey. He slapped him.
Are you slapping me, sir?
Not just that, he said I was going to lock him inside his generator house as if he was one animal. And after everything, they took this guy to the police station. He was detained and they seized his car. And after all this thing, this guy is back apologizing. If I now tell you what we did to make sure this guy get justice, and what this guy did to us in return, you will not believe. Nigerians, oh boy, I feel now. This right here is a problem. And first things first, before I tell you now what we go through. Now, I want to say this. To the people, I heard this Honorable Mascot, if like they say come from Anambra. To Anambra people, I've been an Abia people. The best thing that will happen to you people is to not let people like this guy to enter power. I'm telling you the honest truth. Because a man that is supposed to be held accountable for something, he do this code, to the point where we say his victim started apologizing to him. If you don't know what that means, that is a very big thing. Oh. It means, if you put this kind of person for power, he go do and undo, and he go use money shut things down. Take it from me, you don't want this guy to have power ever. Now, this boat driver, when that thing happened, I saw the video, I posted it online, and I said I need to look for this guy. He must get justice. Finally, I think it was somebody that sent me, I think Deji Vdm, my lawyer, was the one that sent his number. Deji Vdm sent his number that somebody sent to him to send to me. I finally called the guy, I said, let me hear a side of the story. I took him somewhere, we made a video, which I posted online. This guy narrated his story and even added extra what we didn't see. Do you understand? He now said a lot of things and what we didn't see. I felt so much pity for him. Say, no, a human being should not be treated like this. I took him straight to Deji Vdm's office. Deji Vdm now heard from me. Deji Vdm was bitter. It was like, which kind of thing be this? He felt compassion. He wrote the petition immediately and said, we must take up this case and make sure this guy gets justice. Before you know it, I suppose the video, Deji don't go police station. They don't start to make their move. I was home. As I did house, after I post the video, his friend, this honorable mascot friends, now started calling that please, oh, this thing is now going viral, that please, they want the best way to resolve the issue. I say, okay, you want to resolve the issue? Say yes, that the guy is sorry, that the honorable mascot guy is sorry. I say, okay, no wahala. This is what we'll do. If you want us to settle this matter, you have to compensate the guy. They say, no problem. Do you understand? They say, no problem. They say, how far? What is the compensation? I say, you give the guy 20 million and a boat, a car, a Corolla for him to be doing boats, because the car that was detained is for his Oga, and his Oga will collect it. They said, that 20 million is too much. I said, no, that's all it takes. Meanwhile, this was around evening. Barrister Deji has been with this boy and the honorable member in the police station, because Barrister Deji was trying to make sure this thing gets to court and let them pass judgment against the honorable member. And I called Barrister Deji. I said, Barrister Deji, in people don't they beg? Oh, I want one. I said, I've told them that they should bring 20 million and the car. Barrister Deji said, no, that is with the guy in the police station, the honorable member, that the honorable member is very rude, that is not remorseful, that was looking down on the boy and this one now and that. No, they should bring 50 million and a car. I said, Barrister Deji, I beg, let's just, I've spoken to the victim and I've told him that I can try to secure something for him. At least, maybe now God uses one, take butter and bread, make him just get one car, hold small money, then start up a life for himself. Barrister Deji said, okay, that I should make sure I bid higher. They said it was too much. We started going down. Finally, we arrived at 5 million naira and the Corolla. I called Barrister Deji. Barrister Deji say no. Me and him argue. Finally, we agreed. We go station. I met the guy and I told him that this is what we agree. They will send the money to you and they'll buy the car. The guy now said, okay, no problem. The next day, we were calling them. Meanwhile, they were in House of Assembly where they were drilling the guy. The House of Committee, they were interrogating the guy. After they finally transferred 2 million, 1 million, the money shall complete for the Uber driver, the boat driver hand. They've paid him. I called him, they've paid you. Said yes. He's remaining in the Corolla. Next thing, Temple come down, the guy apologized with him. So I now called and I said, how far now? They never give this guy this car. What's going on? They said they've given him the car. I was shocked. I said, what's going on? This guy never called me to tell me, right? And I said, the guy now said, Rose, the car, they say the car was not good. They brought it, but we didn't like it. And I said, but you people didn't carry us along. Do you understand? Cut the long story short, that one passed. Later, they now called, they said they will go and bring the car from Dubai to come and give the guy. Say no problem. Our own is that the guy must be compensated. Barrister Deji say, he must be compensated. That's just what he wants. Then everybody can go. That justice is not a must that somebody will go to jail. If the two parties agree, then it's fine. That one passed. Yesterday, the president of the association now called and said, that do I know what is going on? I say, what? Said that the guy, that boat driver and his brother have gone to that honorable member's house to go and be chilling that Diana. And I said, from where to where? Do you understand? And next thing now, this guy is coming outside to come and apologize. He didn't tell us, he didn't do nothing. Meanwhile, Barrister Deji stayed with this guy in the police station from morning till night. Barrister Deji represented this guy in court. This guy no pay 1 naira. He no pay 1 naira. We now so they walk up and down, they go they bargain, they go different place, go sit down. We no go gree, with the ginger up and down, with our fuel, everything. And this guy, after everything, he go through our back. Go talk, go meet the guy for back. They push you, go. Make you go do apology. Making all of us look stupid. As if we don't know what we represent that be. You don't get unclear. Are you a Delta man? A Niger Delta man? No, now. But it's fine. It's fine. But I'm just disappointed. I'm really, really disappointed. That's just the thing. I'm just really disappointed. Because I'm not expecting anything, obviously, because not even concerned. Even when they give him the 5 million, nobody asks him for nothing. Everybody leave me the go. You understand? We'll pass that level 100. You understand? But again, you don't even carry us along. Say, this is just go down for back. Go and apologize. Let's do it like this. Go and apologize. May God help us. And to the honorable member, from tomorrow we'll continue the case. You know, there are some part of the case that we did not consider before. We go investigate that. Now, mind you, it was because we kept quiet because they said they were going to settle on a fair ground. Not to say because one close eye to corruption, no. Because if complainant and suspects don't agree on normal thing, it makes sense. But this one where we say they can't degrade the guy more to make him look stupid. Because this is degrading and making him look more stupid. This is pushing a poor man like you are poor. You will take anything you like. And I hate a society like that. We could continue. We could continue and small. There are some things that we neglected and the police need to look into those things for real. If you pay that poor man, this other poor man, you know, if you pay him, we'll look at those things. Jesus Christ. You go and learn and you will learn the hard way. Don't play.
So, in case you've not seen where this guy told the Verydarkman what this lawmaker did to him, just take a look.
So, this is the boat driver that was assaulted by that honorable member that claimed that he's a senator. The reason why I say that claimed that he's a senator, because I discovered this morning that that man is not a senator. So, this is the guy that I assaulted. Now, we have seen the video, we saw all what transpired, we saw the horrible things he said to you, we heard him call you monkey, rats, all the derogatory things he said to you. Now the question is, what happened after that video, please? Okay, so after the video, he called some police officers. I don't know the division they were assigned to. Okay. And then they bundled me to the station. I wanted to drive the car, they said no, I should not drive. So two sat beside me and I was in their middle. And then they drove me down to the station. Okay. When they drove me down to the station, they said I should go inside. I had calls. They didn't allow me to take my calls. Okay. So they were not asking what happened. They didn't ask me. They were asking people that were not there, the police officers. And then the police officer quickly said, I went to Honorable's house and I was fighting the Honorable. I kept mute. Did you show them the video? I have not shown anybody the video as at that time. They've not even the security person that came to bear witness as at that time have not seen the video. Okay. As at that time. Okay. So they now referred us to crime, that we should go to crime. So we went to crime. The man was not asking what happened. As I was explaining, initially I didn't explain. The man now said he cannot actually hear from one side. The other person has to come to actually give his own side of the story. And then the police officer said, when they said I fought him, then I said no, they should go and bring the man. Immediately his security man now called him. And they passed the phone to the IPO that was in charge of the case. And then the IPO was now talking to him on the phone and stepped out of the office where we were. And after some time, he came back and said he wants to go and do investigation at the Honorable's house. Okay, the IPO left you at the station. At the station. He wants to go. Which station was this? Metama police station. So it happened within Metama. It happened within Metama. Okay, so the IPO left you at the station and went to the Honorable's house. Okay, and then after they kept me there for over 2 hours. I was behind. I was at the counter. I was not detained though. They kept you behind the counter. They kept me behind the counter, and then after 2 hours plus, he came back, and then he was now like, "Why did I record the video? Why did I now change? He was not trying to change the narrative." And I asked him, "Is there a part of the law that says I cannot record what somebody is doing to me?" He was becoming a threat to me, and I had to take evidence, so that people will know where I am. By this time, was the honorable member there? He wasn't there. He was at home. He was at home. So then I gave me a form to fill, to write my own statement as to what happened. As I was writing, the honorable I came. And then when he came, he started talking and he was shouting. Even at the station? Even at the station. He was calling you names? Calling me names. Like, I still kept mute and I was looking at him. So my colleagues were talking to him. Me, I've already had my own fair share of trauma from him. I don't want to actually have any engagement or any encounter with him. I just went to one corner and I sat down and I was listening to everything he was saying. All the names he was calling me: you common boat driver, you're a poor man, you have pride in your poor, you have this, you have that. I kept mute. I said, so the problem you have now is a poor man cannot speak, that I'm in Nigeria and I shouldn't be treated as a foreigner in this country, as I'm from Delta State, and I cannot be treated, I cannot have you treat me like a foreigner in my own.
Now, when did you leave the station?
I left the station at about, I think some minutes to 3 or so.
Where's your car?
My car is still at the station.
So the police collected your car?
They collected my car.
And you left the station this morning?
Yeah, I left the station.
Was the honorable member detained?
He wasn't detained.
They let him go?
They let him go.
That's really, really sad. Now, I want to ask you a question. The woman that sent you that message, do you know her name?
I didn't know her name per se.
Do you know her business name?
I don't know her business name. It was a request. But I think I checked from my boat app. I think the last request that came in when I tried calling from the app, it was, I think, Gloria.
Gloria?
Yeah.
Because she said something in that video. She said something like, and do you know who he is? She was also supporting him. That's why I'm asking you that if you know who she is. Now, what did you go and deliver to him? What even really happened? Just give me a brief summary of what happened before that video.
Okay, before the video, I actually got a request on boat.
Okay.
Right? I was closing already because I needed to resume work this morning at 8:30. Okay. So I was closing at 9:10. I said, let me just quickly go home so that I can have enough rest. So I got this request to Metama. I felt it was a normal request. And then she told me, no, that it's not a request, that I'm picking something up from a garden.
Okay.
Right? From a garden.
Which garden?
I don't know the name of the garden. She just described the garden that after Kado roundabout,
okay,
you will see one orange color container and then there's a garden beside it.
Okay.
So I just quickly went there, parked. The girl just came without wasting time, brought the package that it's a snail.
Snail?
Okay, snail, yeah. So she dropped it. It was the girl that brought it and dropped it on the seat. She understood that part.
Okay.
I was like, okay, there's no problem. I'm going. So on getting to the man's house, I called him. Oga, I'm at your gate. And I said, okay, I should give it to the security man. They gave it to the security man. The security man explained where the house address is. So I drove down to the house. On approaching, I called the man again. I said, Oga, I'm here. He now said, I'm not here. That if you're here, I will see you. So I drove. He now said I should park beside one camera. When I parked beside the camera, I saw him, but I didn't know he was the one. So I saw him seated few meters away from my car. So I greeted, good evening, sir. He didn't respond. Good evening, sir. He didn't respond. So I presume he is not the one that I'm supposed to deliver this thing to. Okay. And since he didn't answer, the next thing is for me to call the person that has this package. The next thing I dialed the person's number and his phone rang. And then the next thing he was like, are you stupid? Are you mad? Are you a fool? Bring my stuff for me. So I was not happy at the way he talked to me because I was doing my professional job, right? I was not happy. So I was like, okay, this thing you're saying to me, it has not gotten to it. Normally, I'm not even supposed to bring this thing to you. You are supposed to come and pick it yourself. Yeah. That was the only thing that got him angry. You're asking me to come to your car to pick my stuff? Are you okay? Do you know who you're talking to?
It's okay. I can see the anger on your face, don't worry. The truth is that Nigeria is for everybody. Nigeria is not for one person. If an honorable member will be treating people like this, then just imagine what the president supposed to do. Now, I need to remind you, we are all clamoring for the youth to come to power. See this one and our youth. I always say something. The youth are looking for a better, they are not trying to make this country better, a lot of them. They want to get power to do worse than these people because they have a better way of hiding this evil than these old men in power. But nevertheless, the man does not have immunity. I just discovered that he's not a senator. So actually pursue this case. And I believe that the law will take its course. We'll go to, I've heard a lot of things about Metama police station, which I'm not going to say, but I believe in the new commissioner of police that have been moved here, Commissioner of Police Disu. So this case will be reported to him directly, and I believe that the law will take its course. So don't worry. You said you're not feeling well.
I'm not feeling well. He hit me on my chest severally. He was just hitting me on my chest, and I stayed mute. I was looking at him. So when he was becoming much of a threat to me, initially I did not record because I didn't go there with intention of fighting. If I went there with another motive, I would start recording from the very beginning. It was when he was becoming a threat, when he said he would pay 50 million naira and then they would delete me, and look at me, this cheat. He was just calling me all sorts of names.
You pay 50 million and they will delete you?
He would pay 50 million naira to somebody, to people, and then they would kill me and nobody would say anything. And when I noticed he was, this thing is becoming what I never expected, I quickly brought out my phone
and you recorded.
And I started recording.
Don't worry, we'll go and write a petition and we'll take it up. Oh, Allah, more they go.
So guys, Looking at what the very dark man has said, honestly, let the truth be told. I don't really like, citing people on any basis, if not standing for what is right and standing for the truth. So I feel what the dark man is saying is really, really, really true. The very dark man is right in his argument, because he was the one that brought this issue. Immediately he reacted to the viral video that this guy posted. I mean, the video where this lawmaker treated this guy badly. When this guy uploaded it, the very dark man was the one that talked about it, and the thing started exploding. And the very dark man even had to bring this guy to make a video for him to explain to Nigerians what actually happened. And this guy told all the stories. But guess what? He has gone now to reconcile with the lawmaker, even without notifying the person who has been fighting for him. So somehow this is going to make somebody to feel like the very dark man will develop cold feet when it comes to speaking for people. He will not want to put himself forward there, because Nigerians, they can just betray you the next moment. So you can imagine, after this guy being given money and being given cars, he didn't even bother to notify the very dark man. He didn't bother to carry him along. He didn't bother to tell him what was going on, and he rather went to the lawmaker's house and was just cooling and chilling with his brother, just like you heard the very dark man say. Honestly, if this is exactly what happened, guess what? This guy does not worth being trusted, honestly. At least for somebody who took this thing upon, you can imagine the very dark man saying him and Deji, they were in the court, they were like, this guy must get justice, and Deji was rendering his services for free. For free. This guy doesn't even know how much it costs to hire a lawyer, but Deji was rendering those services for free. And then you got compensated, or maybe you now reach an agreement with the lawmaker. Why not call those people who have been fighting for you to tell them that, see, we've agreed, and let bygone be bygone? Instead, he secretly went to the lawmaker's house together with his brother. They chilled, they relaxed, and then they were just making fun of the very dark man and Deji, together with other people who were really fighting for him. Honestly, Nigeria, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know if it's because we are being led by the poorest of the poor when it comes to leadership, those that don't have clue. Whether it is because we have poor leaders, it's actually also affecting us as citizens in the way we behave. Things are not well done in this country. As in, somebody is fighting for you, and if you feel you want to reconcile with the lawmaker, why not call the very dark man and Deji and say, see, let this thing just stop, let me just reconcile. You can imagine, you that was being beaten, now you came out to reconcile. So guys, that is it for you. I don't know what you make of this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Thank you.